What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Side Hustle Gigs. We're back with another Uber video for my newbies out there wondering how much you can make. If you're already Ubering right now and you kind of like want to see what you need to do as far as making the most money that you can while doing Uber, then this is the video for you. I'm gonna share with you my first week doing Uber, getting back to doing Uber because I've already been an Uber driver for a little while, but I took some time off to do some other things. But then I got back into it. So I wanted to make a video of what the first week looked like. So if you're looking to do this part-time or maybe full-time, then this video could possibly give you an idea of how much money you can make with the hours that you put in and the work that you put in. All right, so we're gonna go in and see how much we've done so far in the past week. Okay, so this is a new week. It is Monday, a brand new week, and so far I've earned $102 from 7 trips and 3 hours and 50 minutes. Okay, 3 hours and 50 minutes, 7 trips, $102. 20, 40, 60, 80. Oh boy, 25, 50, 75. That's almost basically $25 an hour right there. Okay, $25 for 3 hours, or actually almost 4, because you say 3 hours and 50. It's basically almost 4 hours. So 25, 50, 75. 100, 4 hours, 25. I'm gonna round it up to that. Okay, so as you can see right now, it's about $25 an hour where I currently live, which is Richmond, Virginia. Okay, and I'm gonna go to the week before this. Okay, just to give you guys how much money you could possibly make. Now I haven't really put in the hours like that. Okay, this past week. Okay, 529. $529.81 with 20 hours of work, 36 trips. Okay, I haven't even done a full-time schedule yet. I haven't even put in a full-time work yet. Full-time is 40 hours, and part-time is anything underneath of that. So I've only put in 20 hours the last week and got 529. Now let me show you what I did on those days, though. I could have went. I only had short days, if you will. Okay, so Monday, 3 hours and 47 minutes. Look, 109. Okay. Now, usually almost around the 4 hour mark, you're going to be at around $100, it looks like. Okay. So you have the opportunity of possibly making $25 per hour, or maybe even more, depending on where you live. Okay. Now, one thing that I do, I get up and go Uber early in the morning. Okay. Early in the morning. Why do I do that? A lot of people need to get to work. Everybody's, looking for a ride. Those are the main times. That's the main time that I would actually go out and do Uber, as well as other times, like if there's an event in your city. Let's say that there's, I know for Richmond, NASCAR is coming. So at the racetrack, a lot of people are going to be looking for, rides to get there and back because they're going to be drunk and they're going to be, out of their minds, and they're going to need Uber drivers to drive. So anytime you have, events, concerts, or big events in your city, then that'll be a great time to start, Ubering and start making the most money that you could possibly make in less time. Okay. As you see here, look, if you get over 3 hours, almost 4 hours, you're getting $100. If you go for 4 hours, $100 easily. Okay. Easily. This day I did only 2 hours and 18 minutes. I got $61. And then, when you're about to Uber, every week, come up with that number that you want to, make per week. Okay. If you want to do 500 per week, then you know how many hours that you're going to need to do. I'm going to actually show you something on the app that'll tell you how many hours you need to do to make the money that you want to make. Okay. But back to showing some quick results. Okay. As you see, Thursday here, I did 6 hours and 9 minutes, 11 trips, got 165. Honestly, guys, if you just go out and do 10 trips a day, you'll be well over, 140, 150 or more, guaranteed. Okay, guaranteed. Now, honestly, I'm only going to guarantee this for the people that live in popular cities or where is a big population. Okay, if you're living in a country, rural area, it might not be that same for you. I'm not sure. I don't live there, so it might be a little different. Okay. Here's another day, 1 hour and 40 minutes, 3 rides, $40. Okay. And then yesterday, Sunday, I did almost 3 hours, 6 trips, $72. Okay. So you don't really even have to go out long Okay, you could do 2 or 3 hours, make quick 50 to $100 if you wanted to do that. But if you wanted to go all in, you know, like $200 a day or something like that, then that's probably going to require like 15 to 20 rides a day. Okay, 15 to 20 pickups per day. Okay, now I told you guys that there was a place to where you can go see how much money you can earn, or like, let's see, let's go to edit goal. Let's do this. Okay, so here we go. So there's this, thing here that goes back and forth, and it lets you know. Oh, let me go back. Sorry. It lets you know how much you'll make, or the potential how much you'll make with doing the hours for that week. So if you do 5 hours a week, at least 5 hours a week, it's telling you right here. You see, 107 for 5 hours a week. Now I just showed you to get $100. You really only got to do 4. You really only got to do 4 hours. Once you get to 4 hours, that next hour after that is going to be more. So this is way more. And I'm not even factoring in, the promotions that Uber has, as well as when you receive a tip. Tips, when you're riding people can still give you a tip on top of what your a ride would be. So if you get a ride for $15, and then you pick that person up, drive them to wherever they need to go, and they drop you off, and then you get an extra $10 off of that because of a tip, you just made $25. Okay, so there's many ways of earning, not just from giving people rides. You can also earn from the promotions that they have weekly. You can earn from getting tips. Okay, from people. People like to tip after. People actually will tip you for giving good service and driving. Okay, now, once again, if you want to see how many hours you need to put in for a certain amount of money, then you want to set a goal for yourself, and you just want to go back and forth with this. So if you wanted to do 40 hours a week, is going to at least give you 980. Okay, that's the minimum. You're probably going to end up making like $1,000 once you get to 40 hours a week. You'll already be over $1,000. That's my belief. That's what I believe. I highly encourage anybody that's trying to do Uber to try it out for themselves. Make sure you set some hours for yourself. Stay efficient as well too. Stay as efficient as you can. And or if you wanted to go even more, if you wanted to do 60 hours a week, okay, they have that's 1464 minimum. Okay, you're not factoring in any promotions or tips that your driver or your riders will give you. Okay, so as a beginner, you can check and see how much you want to do. If you want to do 20 hours, look. I did 20 hours in a week, right? And right here it says 478. Let's go back. I'm going to show you again. Okay, go back. Remember here, 20 hours, 529. Okay, I'm like $50 over of what they said it was going to be. So it said 470 at least for 20 hours. That's at least how much you're going to make. But as you can see here, I did 20 hours last week, 36 trips, 529. Okay, could have made a lot more, but I was also doing DoorDash, so I was doing both. And this Uber, I wanted to see which one was going to pay more. Uber is definitely the one to where if you want to make a quick $100 in about 3-4 hours, you can do that. It's definitely possible. And, depending on what you want to use it on, full-time, part-time, it's there. And it's great. I love it. I've been doing this. I just got back on to doing Uber. I started back in maybe 2015 and was doing it for a little while, but then I had stopped and got on to some other projects and some other things. And then I came back around because I had friends telling me that it's different now as far as the money that they're actually giving you and the money that you can be able to make. And I said, let me try it out again. Let me see what's going on. So, went out there, just for about 4 hours, $100 a day. I can do, 4 hours. I can work 4 hours a day and know I can make $100. And, if I wanted to make more, I can do that. But yeah, 3 to 4 hours, if you want to put that in for, going to places, if you want to, save for a vacation, whatever you're trying to do, you can definitely do it without working 8 hours a day at a job. If you want to do a side hustle, you will be an independent worker. So it will be money that, you have to work for. But it's there, guys. It's there. So just wanted to share how much, any beginner, if you're a beginner, I would say the best times to go out are in the morning and in the evening, of course. Okay, in the evening when people getting off work, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights. When people are leaving the bars or leaving clubs or leaving restaurants from a good night out in the town with their family and friends. Those are the best times, and you'll see that on the app. Those are the times you can make the most money. Okay, so also you can rent a car if you don't want to use your own car. You can rent a car through Uber. I have a video about that. You can check that out in the description below. You can check out how you can rent a car through Uber. You won't have to you won't have to use, put wear and tear on your car, and you get to use it as long as you want to, and as long as you're paying the weekly rental fee that you'll have to pay if you decide to do that. Okay. So I just wanted to share this video for any beginner out there, anybody that's thinking about, starting to drive with Uber, starting to, make some money with Uber. I just want to make this quick video for you guys. Hopefully it helped out, just sharing how much, or just showing you the potential of how much you could possibly make. Now, remember, that depends on what city you live in. If you live in a big popping city, Miami, Charlotte, Vegas, even the small cities that I've never been to, you know what I mean? Like I said, Richmond it's not one of the biggest cities, but it's a good city. You know what I mean? It's a good city to where, there's a lot going on and good money to be made. Okay. So, Atlanta, Oklahoma City, maybe, all of those cities that got a basketball team. How about that? Or a football team, get out there and make that money. It's almost football season, guys. Football season is coming. People going to need rides. Okay. So, get to it, make that money. And then if you want to take it a step further, start making YouTube videos about it, so you can start growing your YouTube channel, or growing, a YouTube income. Because that's what I'm doing with this right now. I go out, Uber or DoorDash, and I talk about it on my channel. So that's another idea for you guys, as far as, you want to make some more money, or you're looking for different ways to make money. Those are two ways you can do it. All right. So hopefully this helped out. This is Side Hustle Gigs, giving you all information about making money online, or giving you the tools and resources that you need to be able to make money online. All right. So hopefully this video helped out. Please like and subscribe. If you're looking to be an Uber driver, there will be a link below. If you want to rent a car through Uber, there'll be a video link below. And more information that you'll need, or if you have questions, you can comment below and I'll make sure to answer them to the best of my ability. All right. This is Malik Ray, Side Hustle Gigs. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.